Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 8th May 2024. Indian lenders are set to appeal against a central bank proposal to tighten rules for infrastructure project loans. The Indian Banks Association is gathering inputs and will write to the central bank opposing the imposition of higher provisions for under construction projects. The central bank proposed that banks set aside a provision of 5% of the loan amount for projects at the construction phase, which can be reduced to 2.5% when the project becomes operational and 1% when a certain level of cash flow is achieved. Rural demand outpaced urban markets for fast-moving consumer goods for the first time in 5 quarters in the January to March 2024, while car companies reported higher rural sales compared to urban, signaling a broad-based turnaround after 15 months of sluggish demand in India's hinterlands. India is poised to become the world's third largest consumer market by 2026, surpassing Germany and Japan. UBS forecast a doubling of affluent individuals with annual incomes exceeding Rs 10,000 to 88 million by 2028. Household spending per capita in India is projected to outstrip other Asian economies, with rural and urban consumption expenditures witnessing significant growth over the past decade. India's exports of diesel and petrol fell by a fifth year-on-year to $33 billion in 2023-24 due to declining international prices. Diesel generated the largest share of export revenues for Indian refiners, accounting to $22 billion of the $48 billion earned by exports of refined fuels. The war in Ukraine and Western sanctions on Russia caused fuel prices to rise, boosting export earnings for Indian refiners. Mauritius-based IndusInd International Holdings Limited has restructured the consortium to acquire Reliance Capital by introducing 4 new India-based entities to it. Kaicure India, Ecopolis Properties, Kaicurex Technologies and IIHL BFSI Holding. The new structure will help the group to meet the foreign direct investment ceiling of 74% for the insurance sector. HP India is currently in talks with WDN Technologies and Dixon Technologies to assemble its laptops in the country. The India arm of the American laptop maker is one of the 27 companies eligible for the PLI Scheme 2.0 for IT hardware, for which Rs 17,000 crore has been earmarked as incentives. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.